Good day. In this video, we're going to learn how to properly install Microsoft Office 365. As students of Westring High School, you are entitled to a 1-year license to Office 365, which includes Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Microsoft Access. Now, as IT or CAT students, we specifically need access to Microsoft Access. Now, the problem is Microsoft is trying to discontinue Microsoft Access. And so they don't have it packaged with the rest of Microsoft Office 365 by default. So we have to go through one or two different settings to include it and so that we can download it. In front of me, I have my web browser open, and I'm going to start by Googling Office 365. Okay, the first link or the second link, depending on what adverts you get on top, will be this one, Office 365 Login. Now my one logs in automatically because I am logged into Microsoft Office. Yours will ask you for your email and then your password. Use your Westring email, that is your username at westringhigh.co.za, the same email address that you use to log into Microsoft Teams for your online lessons. Then you insert your password and you should get something similar to the window that I'm seeing at the moment. Right? Now there's two ways that we can progress. From my default screen here on the right hand side, there's a button called Install Office. And also if I go to the top left, click on these little dots, there's also a button there called Install Office. Alright, so if you maybe not seen one, you can try the other one. But I'm going to go ahead with this button over here on the right hand side. Now, the default one is the first option there. It says Office 365 and it tells you there's Word, Excel, PowerPoint and more. This is not the one that we want because this does not by default include Microsoft Access. Okay, so we're still going to be missing that if you click on this link. That's why we're going to go for other install options. Right, so it's going to load another page for us. There we go. On this top left-hand side here, we have a little block. This is the block we're interested in. We have two options, Install Office and View Apps and Other Devices. All right, I want to click the second option, View Apps and Devices. There we go. Now this is the last screen that we're going to interface with. We're going to choose our language. You can leave it as default. And our version, leave this as default unless you know what you're doing. Right, leave it as default. The only reason you might need to use 32 instead of 64 is if your computer is really old. But I don't think anybody's computer is more than 10 or 11 years old, so 64 should be fine. And we can see at the top, it includes Teams, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Note, and our Microsoft Access. This is the one that we're looking for. So now we can go ahead and click on Install Office. It will install, follow the prompts, and there you have it for 1 year Microsoft Office 365.